I just wanted to go over my settings on Black Ops 7 super duper fast. For reference, I got a 5900X for my CPU and a 3080. Kind of my graphics settings and explain just a couple things on them and like why I do that. Kind of a meme nowadays, but display mode, I put that on full screen exclusive instead of borderless. If you're CPU bound, you want to run NVIDIA Reflex low latency on plus boost. If you're not, then you just want to run on. Inside of here, custom frame rate, obviously just you can match it to your monitor's resolution, or you can run unlimited. I like matching it to like the refresh rate of my monitor. I got these on off, HDR off. Skipping over to the quality tab, upscaling and sharpening. If you have 30 series and up, you're gonna run NVIDIA DLSS. Set your preset to performance. I run 100 on sharpness. Some people run 70. I've seen some people run 90. And then set your model to transformer here. Obviously frame gen turned off. This turned off. VRAM scale target. I have mine at 90. If you're having issues with stuttering or 1% lows, you can drop that down. As far as these settings, I have pretty much everything as low as it'll go. But yeah, low or off pretty much for anything on here. You're going to want to switch your on-demand texture streaming to minimal here. And then just match this. Low, low. I have everything on very low in here as well. The only thing that I changed to high is terrain quality because it makes the maps not look like dog shit. You can set this to low if you really don't care what your game looks like. Do it. I think you'll get a few more FPS, but it's not a big hit to have it on. And jumping over to view, I play on 105. I've seen a lot of people play like 103. Some people go lower than that. ADS field of view, I got mine unaffected. Weapon field of view on wide. And then the important thing in this tab is making sure both your motion blurs are turned off. And then this camera movement tab, you want to click on that and drop it down to 50% on both of these. There is a couple other things you can do here. If you skip over to your interface tab on the left, telemetry right here. If you want your frame rate counter, you can turn it on here. If you want server latency, turn it on here. I recommend having both on. Readability, this one is also important. If you go interface, readability up top, and then go to color customization down here on the bottom, click on this guy. You're going to scroll down. This is probably going to be on none by default. What you're going to want to do is switch that to filter 2. Change your color filter target to both. And then crank these both to 100. It's going to make things look more vibrant and make people stand out a little bit better too. Gameplay HUD. I did two things in here. One is you can tug your HUD bounds all the way in. You don't have quite as much like eye strain switching back and forth. HUD info visibility. I turn off medals and notifications because they pop up and they piss me off. If you are a keyboard and mouse player, I think you're going to want to do is go over here to keyboard and mouse. Go to mouse advanced settings at the bottom. In mouse calibration, all this bullshit is turned off. For me, I like instant for my transition timing. So if you go over to movement up top, I have my sprint assist set to on, delay to 0, and then on for both of these. As far as the other stuff, I would make sure corner slice is turned off. Wall jump assist kind of sucks, but I guess that's preference. That's pretty much it for all my settings. If there is stuff that you guys are indifferent, let me know.